Hokies take the field in this electric Enter Sandman entrance. It's the Syracuse Orange and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, Nick Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Let's say hello to our friend Hollywood on the sideline.
It is the best entrance in college football. At night, Sandman. The Virginia Tech Hokies are rocking. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Perkins. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Perkins. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Got it. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. On the ground, it's Perkins. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Throwing right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Hokies are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Pocket breaking down. And it's a sack.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit...
Flying out to the left. Past the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Syracuse. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Fielded in the end zone, it's Perkins. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Leads it with the back. Could be an alley. Makes it past the marker. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Hokies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the gun, running back on the move. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Quick strike through the air for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. He's got an open man. Hits the crease. The 10. Touchdown, Orange. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on it and more attention to it.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it. You're starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right? Be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
Right back to it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Finds the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Turns it on in midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays like passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Really nice third down.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Ncaa. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Running inside, it's Rossi. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He'll run it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a gap. It's Rossi. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as it... knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. It's good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Makes a catch. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive.
They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting it.
He's got it down the middle. Touchdown, Cuse. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll run it from the gun. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Runs through a tackle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the inside. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He fires one deep down the right side. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. This offense has it with really good field position. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Makes the catch. It's Van Zell. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. On its first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Rushes on him, and they got him.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Makes the grab. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. 4th down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a first...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. On the run, it's Rossi. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fakes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Finds a crease at the 20. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Finds a man in the middle. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Hokies are marching down the field. Give to the back.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They're going to ride this running back. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The run inside. It's Rossi. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Hokies. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Really good running. Gets gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Got a little grass. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Push forward on the sneak. Scores on the sneak. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rossi. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Hokies will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
A strike downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
To the air on first down. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. There's a crease. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Syracuse.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he added the extra point. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. From the shotgun, the inside kick. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the plate fake. Makes the grab over the middle. Crosses the 30. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that.
It's a seam wide open. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
Man, that's a really nice job executed by this offense. 3rd down, defense expecting pass. They had a plan. Quarterback drops back, gets rid of the football. Nice job after the catch, and a great job setting up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to barge their way in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Put 6 on the board. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal post. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. Makes the grab in their space. Rolled into enemy territory and all the way to the 44-yard line. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Howie Rowe will give us an update on his condition. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting it 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They'll run the option. Finding some room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. Snags it and he's open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41. That's a good gain there. The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. Maybe some room. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point that will put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Keeps it on 1st down. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ncaa. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game. Run out of bounds. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Now on first down from the 28. They'll run it out of the shotgun. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ballgame. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
They'll give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back, you can see. Gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
Looking for the score! And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also... And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. Running inside, it's Rossi. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to...
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there, putting over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Shotgun snap on third down. Hauls it in. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The run inside. It's Rossi. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And he throws another to the right. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Hokies. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll send the back in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Ncaa. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. They just haven't been able to hold up and protect the quarterback, and now they face second and long.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so faster after giving up a huge loss on that set.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Fires to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it on the counter. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Might as well stick with him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second call by Syracuse. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw for it. Moving away from pressure. Fires on the move. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. Here's
a little room there. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Orange called their third timeout, and that's the last time they can stop the clock. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Pull down for the tackle.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Complete to the right. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They just keep firing. Fires into the end zone. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch him, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game.
Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee. The Hokies enter the stadium to the familiar strains of Enter Sandman. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Hokies head coach before the game. He is taking a 1-0 approach, even though this team is on a 5-game winning streak and they have an unranked opponent coming into town today. He said all we have to do is keep going 1-0 all year long. If we keep a week-by-week focus, we'll look up and be in the college football playoff. That was his message to the team before this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Perkins. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Keep it on the ground. Might have a chance. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. It's Perkins. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Snagged out of the air. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Moncrief. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Hokies have their offense in high gear. Stop. Gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because the body blow is out.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. And the Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incompletely. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. On target. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. First touchdown of the game in Lane Stadium, and take my hand, the Hokies want to go to Never Never Land.
That is perfect. That's the way you start a ball game. Get the crowd rolling at home, especially these fans. Virginia Tech has some of the best fans in the country.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Maybe a crease. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this, you can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play. Defenses are scared out of their mind.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Petty. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. It's caught. He stopped short of the first down marker, but there is a flag, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. From the gun, the ground game. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick.
There's some room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got his man. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're willing to gamble. Let's see if it pays off. 4th and short from the 42. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the gun to give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Hokie, 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 high, tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built, just a tough group of individuals.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Hokies will try to punch it in on first and goal. Wants to go right back downfield. He's got his man, makes the grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Flips it out to the back. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Beck's going for the goal line, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hokies!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. All wideouts, no backs. Sends it back in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. And off from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes! At the 20. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. The keeper on the option. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, I'm kind of understanding that my defense has been playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Looking to throw, it's Petty. Right down the middle. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Blasted as he lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Fires to the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. He's got him. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Rolls his way ahead. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Dalton.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Could be an out. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's complete. Runs through the tackle. Makes the catch and he's free. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Hokies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. turning it on. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Bulldogs are facing 3rd and inches. Keeps it himself. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off-play action on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. To the air. It's Petty. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, that. You get the touchdown, a chance to... this game up and takes all the momentum into halftime.
And they did tack on the extra point. Bringing it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Oh, he's got a chance. Still on his feet at the 35. Good gain there, picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Throws for the tight end. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, just looking for a quick hit.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to keep the drive alive. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Hokies will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Back to throw, it's Petty. Unloads to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football. And sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long. And right there, I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got a little grass. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Reaches, fires complete. Could not make his way to the corner. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Makes a move. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field.
Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick release on the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. On his way back from the 20. Slips through the line. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Perkins.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a choke play on that one.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Turns it loose deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Punch it out of the air. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pulls it on the option. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. He'll keep it again on the option. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here.
Dang it, man.
Touchdown, Mississippi State. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to breaks into the open. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Finds space on the right. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. At the 20, he's got space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. This offense doing business in the red zone. To the ground, he's got it again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To throw, it's Beard. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Hokies! They are starting to believe as that score puts them on top. The AD unit on the field. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly. And the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No. Well, no, he's got him.
And he passes on the touchback. Here, just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup for 4. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They go right back to it. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it they go night-night on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. Nice move there. Kept it and he's past the marker. All kinds of room to the right. He's made him miss again. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And there's more of an art to this than you know. Like to stick the ball in the belly of the running back and read a defender perfectly. They bite on the running back. QB makes the right read. And Paul, it's nice to have those wheels to go all the way down the field and punch it in for 6.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching staff that wants him to run the football. And sometimes it's going to be design runs. Sometimes it's going to be scrambles in the passing game. But the RPO is another way that he can hurt your defense with that speed you're talking about. Great decision to keep it.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a first and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else.
There's a crease. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Hokies have this offense rolling. Right back to the well. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and he's gone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure. Ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Looking for a man. It's Petty. Rushes on him.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long. With players like that getting after him.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Unloads quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses it.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete downfield. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff.
Snags it, and there's running room. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down.
And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Fires quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
The Hokies want to move quickly. Barrels ahead. Touchdown, Hokies! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Looking for blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Jumped on top of the pile. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Dropping back, it's Petty. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Looking for more room. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive and trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Hokies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. The Bulldogs take their third and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible to win